are still in the mountains of West Virginia, and we're getting ready to pull into a quaint little gorgeous town called Lewisburg, West Virginia, which is touted as one of the best little cities in the United States. There's a lot to do here in the area. Of course, we've been to the Greenbrier. We're at a Christian conference for JGLM, but there are cavern tours here. Here's the Greenbrier River that we're going over right now. The Cass Scenic Railroad. There are two, I think the Greenbrier State Park, so there's a lot of camping. Little backstory about the Cass Railroad. It is a steam engine that goes up into some beautiful areas of West Virginia. You go over some huge gorges, a little frightening, but I took that tour as a child, and my grandmother took that tour when she was up in age, and when it's not a tour to go anywhere. You just go up into the mountains, you stop halfway, you go to a restaurant, go to the bathroom, and come back. And apparently there are, and I don't remember because it's been so long ago, but there are a lot of stairs you need to climb. So my grandmother and aunt took that tour, and not realizing there were so many steps, and so they did it. They came back, and my grandmother died that night. My father got a call from her husband that she had passed away, and I said, boy, that is how I want to go, is just to take a vacation, have a great time, come home and go to sleep. So I've always, tell that story and thought of that. But we are very shortly going to come into Lewisburg. I want to show you around the town. I'm on my lunch break here. We only have 2 hours, so I'm not going to be able to stay long, but I just want you to be able to get an idea about Lewisburg so you can visit up here. Okay, we're pulling into town. It says voted coolest small town in the USA. I want to show you some of the beautiful homes as you drive in. Beautiful old stately mansions. Look at this one. Can you see it up on the hill? It's quite something. I know the person behind me loves me right now. They're just gonna have to wait a minute. Actually, at my hotel here in Lewisburg, when I wake up in the morning, there are cows outside my window. Some of you all may be like, we see cows every day, but I just love it. Give me a minute, we're gonna look at some more beautiful houses. Streets. As we are in the General Lewis Inn here in Lewisburg, and I just want to show you around. I'm having brunch. I'm going to have French toast and sausages, just beautiful. How old is the inn? You know?
This was built in 1836.
She said 1836.
Yeah,
It's
and the rest
gorgeous.
Of it was built in the early 1900s.
Wow, it's so pretty. I see you guys are remodeling a little bit. I'm going to let you look around. So pretty. We're going to walk into the lobby. Now this is the bar area. You could just really come here and relax. Have a cup of coffee. And then they are remodeling the other way out here, so this is the check-in desk. And this is the stairs upstairs. I guess all the rooms are upstairs.
I have some down here.
Okay.
And some upstairs. Okay. There's open door policy if you want to walk.
Oh, can I go in? Okay. Oh, awesome.
Maybe that are open.
Now, how do you tell if they're open? Just unlock?
The door will be open.
Okay, we're gonna look in one of the rooms. Wow. Cool. Y'all love it? TV. I love it because some of the places I stay like this have no TV. And that's hard to get used to. Got your white robes. Got your bathroom. Looks like the old tubs. Although they do have all the modern amenities that you would want. But you can, look, you can tell how old that is. And that's definitely original. Look how low the doors are, so low. I think people were shorter back in the 1800s, right? Yeah. So she said there's rooms upstairs. I'm gonna walk down the steps so we can look back and let you all look at it. Sorry for my bumpy walking. This is the front of the inn. So pretty. So you've got to stop in. I mean, they've got, it's open to the, even though it is an inn, you can eat here. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, look at the old carriage. This is a sign, the Historic General Lewis Inn, Boutique Lodging. And then I wanted to show you this old carriage. Wow. Can you imagine that's how you used to have to travel? Just some pretty grounds around the back. I know my toast is probably ready, but I've got to walk around and see the back. Well, this is the backyard, and they definitely have a sitting area, but I'm not going to have time today to go back there and look around. I see a pergola in the back, a little house, like a garden shed, place to sit. Let's get back in and see if our toast is ready. I wanted to give you a look at the French toast. Looks good, doesn't it? Looks like it's got whipped cream on it. I'll let you know how it is. We're pulling into town. I wanted to show you a little of the town. This is the Livery Tavern. I ate there last night. That was really good. And one of my favorite bakeries is Amy's Bakery here in town. I've eaten there every day. They have homemade everything. Breakfast, cakes, cookies, croissants, cannolis. I mean, you name it, they have it. But this is the precious little downtown. We'll come back someday where we can actually stay, get out, go in a lot of the shops. But right now, we're not going to be able to do that. I might get out and just show you a few things. Got road work, of course. This little park area. Are people protesting? Oh, yes. Oh, Lord. Sorry. A couple really neat restaurants up here before. A couple good restaurants are right up here on the right. Del Sol is good. It says Cantina and Grill. That's Mexican. The Humble Tomato is Italian, and it's really good. I've eaten there before. Civil War Cemetery. Oh, my goodness. We might have to go look at that real quick. Look at these old houses. And I found the Confederate Graveyard that I was looking for. It wasn't easy to find. I had to ask several people. It's off the beaten path. But I've actually never been to just a Civil War Confederate graveyard before. It's pretty cool. You go, I can't even tell you how to get here. I don't even know. But He said there's a path here that you can walk up. And I don't even see any markers. Man, are they all just buried in one pile? That's amazing. Yeah, there's no stones. It's just a pile. Oh, no. There's a few. There's a few. But I'd say that they're just, now this is a cross. Let's see what it says. Wow. Here rest the remains of approximately 95 unknown Confederate soldiers killed or died of disease and wounds in the Battle of Lewisburg. So it is just a mass grave. Man, boy, it's peaceful out here and pretty. You hear me? Short of breath. There's some old, oh, the grass is wet. It's a dewy, foggy morning here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read this or not. This person was born in 1808 and died in 1863. And the other one, I can't even read, but wow, that's something. I'm going to read what this says. Lewisburg, Old Confederate Cemetery, is Civil War burial ground. The remains of 95 unknown Confederate soldiers from the Battle of Lewisburg fought on May 23rd, 1862, lie on the cross-shaped common grave. It has a vertical length of 80 feet long and cross 40 feet long, with an overall width of 10 feet. Colonel George Cook of the 3rd Ohio Brigade would not permit the Southern sympathizers to bury their own dead, and thus they were originally laid out in the old stone church and later placed in a trench along the south wall of the church without ceremony. It wasn't until after the war ended that the remains of the 95 Confederate soldiers were removed from the churchyard and interred in this cross-shaped mass grave. The bronze marker, which serves as a headstone, was provided by the federal government and erected on November 13th, 1956. So this kind of shows you where we are. Y'all see Lewisburg? We've been to White Sulphur Springs, and now we're headed to Beckley. Okay, we're coming down 64 west toward Beckley from Lewisburg, White Sulphur Springs, the Greenbrier, but I just want to kind of show you some of the drive. The mountains are just absolutely beautiful. You can't see all the tops of them because of the clouds. This morning was so foggy, but, and we're near the New River Gorge State Park, and someday I want to come there. It's just absolutely gorgeous. But I just want to show you some of the mountains. We'll catch some more of them down here. Okay, I just saw a sign. Exit 139 is Pipestem State Park, New River Gorge State Park, and the New River Gorge Bridge. So this is the exit right here. It'd be Sandstone and Hinton. I hope you enjoyed our trip. God loves you until I see you again. Have a blessed day. Bye.